Yeah. Yeah, just call ours off. Just say get back. Just tell them to get back. Everybody's excited to see you. Everybody's excited to see you. Raph out. Raph, lay down. Raph, lay down. Lay down. Oh, you feel so much better now? Let me hit you with the good comb. See how you like them nipples. Uh-oh. Hi. Hi. Sure are pretty. Out. Hi, pretty lady. Yee-haw. Yee-haw. How's that pretty girl? She's that pretty girl? Hi, that pretty lady. How that pretty lady? How that pretty lady? Hi, that pretty lady. Super smart. Doesn't take her long.
I've been doing some of that with her. And yeah, I think she's a pretty smart little horse.
She's never had anything done with her other than what you did?
No.
Awesome. You got the perfect horse right here. Just old enough for really, they're bones to start being completely.
Done with her was fed. The only thing, she wasn't trimmed,
Oh,
she wasn't led, she wasn't haltered, she was fed only. This year, months ago, was the first time she had a halter on.
hi. Hi.
Yeah, 3/4 bolus is what.
And she goes back to Bayabi too. Bayabi was known to be a working as an Arabian. Now, our carrier is left, they're ready to go.
Whoopsie daisy. Oh. Oops, sorry about that. Bumped you right in the eyeball, didn't I? Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Oh. Oh, she's so smart. She's so smart. I bet you didn't know I had cookies in here, did you? Oh, I love cookies. Mmm, there's tasty stuff right there. Every time she shakes her head like that, you can see she's releasing tension and she's getting more relaxed, more curious, and doesn't feel the need to look around, make sure she's in a safe spot. Okay, I'm in a pretty good spot here. The only commotion happens when I don't pay attention to this guy. I don't know where any of your itchy spots are yet, do I? Not at all. I bet I can find some. But you got to pay attention. you have to pay attention. Oh, there's a spot. Oh, yeah. I know.
I knew y'all were even here before you got inside, like the horses were all like,
Yeah.
"Didn't I know?" Like they know. Just pull a trailer up and
Oh, so smart. So smart. She's the best girl. You got any deep breaths in there? Still breathing awful fast. You know, you heard about when they lick and chew, it means they're not, sometimes they'll be tight, they can't do that, and I'll kind of mess with their mouth, try to get that non-nutritive chewing going a little bit, and then it's once the jaw starts, and then it loosens up all the pressure, and they can take a deep breath here pretty quick. Ah. Ah. Finally. Big deep breath and another shake. She's starting to cry. Man, it's just too much trouble, this guy. He won't stand still. I could relax all by myself if you just leave me alone. That's part of why I'm doing it this way. If I can get her to think, oh, the human can help me relax if I just pay attention to them and sync with their breathing and their energy, I can find that. Boop, 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 boop. Ah. So if we get this in solid, foundation-wise, then the solution to any problem is just get her to look at you, which would be neutrolateral. And once she checks in with you, then she's checked out of the external stimuli, and just that split second will help drop that adrenaline level and get her back into thinking state versus reactive. Now she may still be tight, and you need to let her go and bring her back the other way until she click. It's kind of like writing an A or B. You know, you'd exaggerate in the beginning, make it big red tablets, big chief tablets, and now we can just scribble an A, and it's cursive. It even doesn't even have to look like an A if an A belongs there. Oh, so much better. Boop, 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 boop. Ah. That's really good that she can, that much energy going on. At least it was going away from us, which even helps it be less intrusive to her, but that she was so easily to drop that and check in with me, and as soon as she did, that's all I'm asking for, is getting that button where if I ask for your attention, you just, nothing else, the pressure's not going to go away, and it's going to escalate until you give me attention. As soon as it does, release the pressure and reward that. Once she realizes, oh, that's all I got to do is check in, and you'll let me go, and I can look again. And once they look again, now they're probably in a better state of mind because they're not wound up and still going. You unwound it a little bit with the neutrolateral, get her check in with you, let her go, and if you feel like it's not getting too much better or even getting worse, do something else, hindquarter yield, let her go, so she's going to start going, it's just way better to keep checked in with you. I know, they look friendly. Oh, that was so good. That was so good. I know, a lot of energy.
When she starts going in a circle at a lope or something, you know, she kind of tilts over like a motorcycle.
Yeah.
You know, and she's fallen down on me a couple of times.
Yeah, that's where we're,
The chiropractor said it's because her pelvis gets tilted.
yeah, well, that, and she's probably doing it in a reactive state, thinking, oh, I don't know what to do. And what you're looking for is for her to just canter around here nice and
Yeah,
soft.
I've tried to. So I just walk.
That's where we go, if you get the good, like dog trainer to tell you, the first thing they got to teach a dog is sit, stay.
Yeah.
Once they've got that, then we can go somewhere from there. And if it starts to get out of whack a little bit, whoops, sit, stay, and then reintroduce the signal that you were asking for and get it right. But if you don't,
Probably follow up with telling him what Dr. Asked for the 3 days, I guess it was, after his adjustment. He
Ah.
said, keep it at a trot.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna try to keep everything as quiet.
3 days.
Yeah. Just for the beginning.
Oh, look at you! You're getting so much better. Oh.
I tape weighted her before we left was 1,020,
Wow.
according to the tape I had.
Feeling better. Feeling better. Come on up. Come with me. Ah, so smart.
That really surprises me more. She doesn't look that.
No.
Yeah, I've seen horses good 3 full hand taller that weren't that thick that barely weighed 1,000. I was surprised.
And that may not be her actual.
Yeah, that's tape's just a guideline.
Yeah. We got her 14.2 tall.
Yeah. Oh, you were starting the right direction. You were heading in the right direction. Oh my goodness. That was close, but you can do better. That was way better. Do you remember what you did? Do you even remember? You weren't paying very close attention. I know. Oh, yeah, I know where the cookie jar is. I found the cookie jar. I found the cookie jar. Ah, beautiful. I'm gonna do it again. That was headed in the right direction. That was headed in the right direction.
Anyway, he still has
Oh, that was a big one. You should only got a small one for that. You only deserved a small one for that one. Ah, it's a good sound. That's a good sound. You giving up? You giving up? It's no fun being crazy when I can get cookies for being soft. It's no fun being crazy. That don't pay. That don't pay. That's not a hindquarter yield. Hindquarter yield. Not the front. There it was. Ah. Look at that. She's a pretty girl. She knows how to yo-yo-yo. Yes, she knows how to yo-yo-yo. She's a yo-yoer. So smart. She's so smart. No, you don't get a cookie for that one either. Sorry. I'll be out of cookies. That wasn't a hindquarter yield. That's not a hindquarter yield. Nope. Uh-oh. There she goes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was very smart, huh? That was very smart. Oh, she's a very good girl. She's a very good girl. Oh, she's so smart. She's super smart. She's a pretty good girl. There it is. Oh. Ah, that was nice. Ah, 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 ah. Try a new one. Try a new one. 4/4 yield. What a good girl. You're not paying attention. Try it again. 4/4 yield. 4/4. Ah, what a champion. What a champion. Oh, she's a little lover girl. She's a little lover girl. She is a lover girl.
Okay, thank you.
Ah, whoa. You missed it. You missed it again. You missed it again. There it is. Ah.
Thank you, Melinda. Later. Tomorrow, tomorrow Sunday.
Oh, we got it with the yawning. We gotta get this halter off. It's too small for yawning, isn't it? It's too small for yawning, that thing is. Whew. She might want to lay down real quick and roll in the sand, which is good. Help her unlax even more. That's a bigger one than I wanted. Just started asking for basic 4/4 hind-quarter yields to start with, and then 4/4 yields and yo-yo. Once we get those on the ground, they're you know a high level.
Yo-yo, what do you mean by that?
Yo-yo's back and forth,
Oh,
so
okay.
move back. She seemed to understand it, so you've done something to energy up to drive her back, and yeah, she seemed to understand it pretty well already.
Well, where you want to put it out at? Well, they still got hay over in the shelter. Yeah, they still got hay over in the shelter.
Switch tools.
I'm gonna put. After they put 2 of them back in there.
Oh, she's so smart and pretty. Smart and pretty. Oh, yeah. She's smart and pretty. Oh. Oh, look at that. Oh, she's super smart. Licking and chewing. She's so smart. She's so smart. Just trying to reprogram her brain so she doesn't think about going anywhere unless she asks permission. Checks with you and has that piece of communication. Goes, okay, we're going. She can see I want to go over there. Okay, we'll go with her, and we'll do that sometimes. Usually we're going to initiate the direction and the speed, and if we see they want to go somewhere, we want to be a good partner and go, okay, let's go this way, and you might go 3 steps and she might be starting to get a little too excited. Go, oh, you left me, we got to stop. Now we got to practice the hind quarter yields, a little back up, a little four-quarter yield, maybe a little sideways, anything to get her to go, oh no, I'm not having to write 100 times on the chalkboard. I will not, not pay attention. That's all it is, just basic maneuvers that you're going to need all the time, every time, just written on the back of her eyelids, like blinking and breathing. She doesn't even have to think about it. She feels the pressure starting to come. She just goes, oh, I know that he's not going to quit. The pressure's not going to get any lighter until I check in, and she'll check right in and go back, and it'll keep her calm and connected. Build that communication super strong. And every time she comes back to you, when she's looking over at that stuff, she's starting to get her temperature going up, her juices are boiling, her heart's going, oh, I wonder what and if I can bring her out of this, she go, oh, nobody likes to feel that all wound up like that. And well, you can rescue me and get me out of that state of mind, even more power to you. That she's just gonna go, how do I get safe? And get her eyes on you, and then she'll start sinking and go, oh, if you're quiet, I'm quiet. You gonna wipe your nose on my pants? You gonna wipe your nose on my pants? Oh, I know. That way you don't have to pull on their face to get their attention. They're volunteering in order to keep their behind safe. Like if I'm petting her, scratching her, and she looks away, I'll stop. Eventually, when I find her real good itchy spots, she'll really notice that and go, oh, go, get back to work. Oh, look at that. First try. First try. Let's give the girl a cookie for that. If she can just start to default, hind quarter yield, step behind, fore quarter yield, step behind, that's because she just never moved that way, because it's not efficient for a horse. If they, they know where they want to go. If they needed to go a 180, then they would. They'd put their weight on their hind end and step over. But if they're just walking out in the pasture, they're just going to walk how they want to walk, which the easiest way. But if we can really get them to go, oh, if I'm asking for this, really pay attention to your feet, get them thinking again. It's a big balance. It's like, yeah. They can't, just like us, can't hold 2 thoughts in their mind at once. So they can either be on a reactive state of mind or a thinking state of mind. If we just keep tipping them to the thinking state, then they're going to stay calm. And then when we want to do something athletic, well, we're going to tip the bar up a little bit, but maybe even get halfway. But always having that switch and go up, back to thinking, no matter what. But we want to use that adrenaline on racing and other things. We just don't want to full throttle it. We want to be able to in or out. You look like somebody's driven a truck with a throttle knob on it. That's kind of what you're thinking of. If you're with your energy, you're trying to keep, instead of with the bit, with your energy, you're trying to keep that throttle at the spot you want it. And when you're going to have to go up a hill or something, you pull the throttle out a little bit and put a little more gas through the system. But they need to be in neutral all the time, thinking about whatever energy you're putting me into, because they're always thinking, I just want to stop. I just want. I'm a comfort-seeking animal. I'd rather not just go for no reason. So if they're always thinking about, I'm going to go as much as you want, but I'll be ready to stop just as fast too, because then I'm going to get the scratches, maybe a cookie, and rest. Maybe there's be some grass there. Oh, it's beautiful. She suspended it and was thinking about doing it the old way, and then went, nope. We're just looking for that to be more every time. She's just going to do it the right way and release the pressure sooner. Once they understand, oh, all I got to do is X, Y, or Z, and the pressure goes away, and I get where like Arabs seem to be a lot faster at finding that than most. Only thing probably faster is mules, but they are they're a little bit more in the thinking part of their brain anyway. Where you would think a racehorse, they're more in a reactive state of brain naturally, where a draft horse is more thinking state. The walking breeds, the trotting breeds, warm bloods, you think they're supposed to be somewhat balanced. But I think they talk about the smartest dog breeds tend to be poodles and dogs that have more energy.
Yeah.
So they're more apt to be ready to learn something, because they're just bored doing nothing or doing very little. With dogs, and especially Arabs, are usually a higher energy breed. And then within the breeds, there's different personalities. It's like personalities. There's some people that like to go more and like risk more, and some people just like to sit home and read a book and make sure be nice and safe, have something to eat. You're just so smart. Oh, you're like a brainiac. What about 4/4? Oh, like a genius. Just like a genius. I only taught you that for 1 second. I only taught it 1 second. You already figured it out. Oh.
Yeah, with what I've been doing with her, I thought she caught on really quick.
Yeah.
With things,
There it is. 2 in a row. It's in the right direction. Uh-oh, where'd you go? Ah. Dadgummit, how long school last? I never... Rough first day. Get them boogers out. Get all them boogers out of your nose.
I'm not going to cut a bridle pad.
That's fine.
Yeah, the first clippers anyway, but I don't want to lose any of that hair.
Yeah. No, we don't clip any of ours either. It's going to look like we're going to stick out like a sore thumb at the racetrack. Because they're so worried about being able to get a hold of the reins and pull and have control through that. They don't want to get tangled up in a whole bunch of long mane. I think it's going to look cool though.
Yeah, I like it.
The mane flying. Careful, careful. Oh, you're getting it. There it is. 4/4 yield. 4/4 yield. Oh, like a genius. Just like a genius she is. Oops. Oh yeah, scratch it back, way back there. How's that feel? Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about it. Oh man, that feels pretty good. Get a sniff that one. Get a sniff that one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's a genius. She is a genius. He is so smart. He is so smart.
I hadn't bought a saddle for her yet. I figured she's gonna lose.
Careful. Careful. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. He's a liar. Uh-oh. There it is. Whew. I thought you forgot. I thought you forgot. What a... Uh-oh. That wasn't it. There it was. Oh. There it is. She's back. She's back. She's gone again. Oh, you're so smart. You're so smart. Ah, like a genius. Just like a genius. Once they really start getting understanding everything, we like to play a game called Stick to Me, where we might start out in this position in relation to her back, eventually get back to everything we do. She takes direction from us from here, so if I wanted a 4/4 yield, then go forward. And she gets used to seeing us from this distance in this position. We do it on both sides.
Yep.
It's a good idea to start with the fence on your outside so that she can understand what to do better than getting a spanking. Nobody wants a spanking. Oh, we got plenty of spankings to give out though, if you're not paying attention. That's what we like to hear. So if I back up, if she doesn't back up with me, I put energy in front. As soon as she starts tipping her weight back, I release energy and go to petting. It's pretty natural to them because they do it with their mama from the birth. They know how to synchronize and stay right with her where they're out of trouble in the safest place. We're just basically mimicking mama. Oh, there it is. Uh-oh, that wasn't quite right, but I'll take it. It was a good try. And as long as she's not coming forward in that four-quarter yield, because basically a four-quarter yield is just the first piece of a spin. So they're needing to load up, put the weight on their hindquarters, pivot on the back, and then pedal around with their feet. Now, if they're stepping forward with this foot going this way, they're apt to get forward. But if they're putting it behind, it means they have to get their body back out of the way in order to put their foot there that way. So they start using their body more biomechanically correctly to do these maneuvers. That's all. That's the only reason we're doing it. So they just think, oh, if you're asking for the front to move, then I know I should probably put a lot of weight on the back end, so it's easier to lift my front end up, and then you definitely don't want me to go forward. So let me just step under here, and once that's just like breathing and blinking, that's how we move everywhere. And they have to think in order to cross their legs, because now they're in a vulnerable position. Predators, they're most likely to get snuck up on, or they can't move out of the way as fast that's why bending the ribs, getting where they can neutralateral, bring their nose and neck around here. Like that. That's a vulnerable position, because now something from the outside over here behind them can get them, and they're 2 steps away from getting in position to run away. That's why they try to avoid it, and that's why we try to put them in it, so that we can stretch the body, flex the ribs. Horses either left-handed or right-handed, usually right-handed, which means they poke out, their ribs poke out on the right just a little bit, and they're kind of sunk in on the left, because especially a horse that's more right brain, more reactive, they're leaving themselves in position to go. Get the heck out of Dodge. So then they're never balanced. They have a hard time turning right, because those ribs are in the way, because those ribs are always stuck out when you want them to collapse and this side to stretch. Well, if you don't practice, get that equal on both sides, just like if you wanted to go, if you're left-handed and wanted to learn how to throw the ball right-handed, which I've done it the opposite way, you basically change everything around. But then you have to talk to yourself through every step. If you're going to throw left-handed, you're still thinking, I want to step with this foot, but that's not right. I got to switch it around and get to all that coordination. So they're more, just like us, they're more coordinated on one side than the other. And once we find out what that is, then we try to get that side equal. And same with us. I'm better with a stick in my right hand than the left, and still. But I mean, I'm much better, but I'm not nearly as ambidextrous as I'd like to be for the horse to go, oh, you're balanced, I guess I can be balanced too. You like to rub your nose on that thing, huh? That's fun. You seen a tarp before? Looks like it. Looks like it's no scary to you, huh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Try the other side. Alright. Try this side. Oh. Uh-oh. There it is. Ah, I knew you could do it. I knew you could do it. You're pretty smart. I knew you could do it. You're pretty smart. When I was a kid, well, my dad got a horse in from northeast Colorado, where there's about one person per 10 square miles. And they sent him to us, said they already started him. But if you went on his right side, he couldn't look at you with his right eye. He had to look over his back with his left eye, because nobody had ever been on that eye. So this is the only eye that he was confident with anybody in. You could saddle him, but he couldn't look at you with this eye. He's too afraid. He had to look over his neck.
We got a saddle on it first time. Never saw that. And that suspension is 3-step right.
Yep. Yeah, that's... Uh-oh.
Driving one time.
Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh. You're falling out. Nobody said do that. Nobody said do that. There it is. Whew, I knew you'd be back. Too much work to stay gone too long. No girls like to work. No girls like to work. Ah, my goodness. My goodness. How much work. How much work. She's smarty pants. She's a smarty pants. We'll go introduce her to her pasture.
You want me to take those boots off now?
Yeah, we can take them off now. It'd probably be better to do it now.
Are those things you're going to use? You want me to take them back with me?
I shouldn't need them,
Alright.
but I want to show you how they're supposed to go on.
I didn't have it on correct.
Now this has to be in the front. This caps around. Just put that a little snug on the back,
Oh, okay.
and then
That's supposed to be in the front. Got it. Okay.
Let those legs breathe. Huh? Sorry. Come on, pretty lady. Are you ready to go? Oh, I see where we're going to put her, yeah. I think we're going to put her in this smaller area to start. Give her some cover and better fence. No poop sniffing. No poop sniffing. That's a good sound. That sounds good. Careful, you got to pay attention. All the time paying attention. There's plenty of poop to sniff in here. Hey.
That electric?
It's supposed to be. It's not heated up yet. She been electric fence before? Oh.